This day, as the current statistics remind us to remain vigilant concerning the HIV/AIDS epidemics and bring back focus to many underlying factors that still put our communities at risk. Your Excellency, the love of many, much effort has been exerted to educate the community on the dynamics of HIV/AIDS. The fact is that the positive diagnosis is no longer seen as a death sentence, has led to many Ugandans not to maintain focus on HIV/AIDS. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as a faith community, we cannot allow this AIDS world come and go routinely, as if it's a business as usual. How can we have an effective community response when majority of us men and women are poor healthy? In addition to that, we therefore call the world population response with the public health approach. Your Excellency, President of Uganda, Tibuhaburwa Kaguta Museveni, ladies and gentlemen, as the Christian community, we advise our nation, we advise our communities to abstain and to keep safe from HIV/AIDS. Your Excellency, as I'm winding up this speech, people living with AIDS are our brothers and sisters. We would encourage other people to welcome these people who are positive, to love them, to embrace them, and to encourage them. Having HIV/AIDS is not the end of the life. Warmly greetings. I am reading this statement for the Most Reverend Stephen Samuel Kazimba Mugalu, Archbishop, Province of Church of Uganda, as our Interreligious Council Chairperson. Your Excellency, aho shango mukama niho muramiza ebero mwenda okwezi kwa 12 enzarwa ya Rakai omumakanisa gitu ga born again nibondo kuza kushitamisibwa omuntebe ebaraha yanje kukweta ekizebero 17 ku 10 ninchiriza ngo eriya hantebe yawe era tukuyinza wekitibwa tumobilizinze region yonna okuva Kalangala, Bukoma Nsimbi, Shotera, Rakai, Masaka City yonna. Era Your Excellency, ebipande ebikulanga nti ogenda kubeerawo ne Kampala byatuuka, radio zonna ziranga President Museveni okubeerawo e Masaka nga mwenda owekitiibwa. Abakitegedde, abakiwagira, engalo ziizo mutenti. Your Excellency, twayiga tetukyagoba bugobi mizimu mu makanisa, naye n'obwavu twasalawo twegatire wamu tugobe obwavu. Tugamba abantu saba kola, kola saba. Saba kiro emisana genda okole, bw'ovaayo gendako mu church. Your Excellency, yenze Bishop asoose okuva Rakai kulwa National Fellowship of Born Again Pentecostal Churches atwala Southern Region. Owekitiibwa Bishop Serwadda akutumidde mukwano gwo taliiwo mu ggwanga. Naye nga bw'obadde okolagana ne Serwadda, taata omukwano bagusaba busabi, nange nsaba mbeere mutabaniiwo ate mbeere mukwano gwo owekitiibwa President. Nga mmaliriza ng'ogyeko okubeera Bishop owekitiibwa kano kankogere mpola, I am NRM kada. Ndi mwana wo. Sirabanga President yenna sifugibwanga pulezidenti yenna. Sebo mu mutebe yo mwenfukidde bishopu, mwendabidde byonna, mwempasiza omukazi, mwenzalidde abaana, mwembuliridde enjiri. Owekitiibwa ogira okyaliwo, Mukama abeere wamu naawe. Munzikirize spiiki yange eno ku lwa Bishop Kazimba Mugalu ngituuse ku mmeeza owekitiibwa ogifune. Ne karimayinda kange ak'omukolo katuuke wuwo direct. Ffe twalanga dda mukube mu ngalo pulezidenti akkiriza okubeera e Masaka ng'ennaku z'omwezi 9 ng'atongoza Bishop w'abalokole. Mukama akuwa omukisa taata.
Banange engalo za Bishop Joseph tumwebaze. We want to thank you, the Interreligious Council of Uganda, for your statement on this World AIDS Day. I want to now invite Dr. Stephen Watiti, who is representing people living with HIV, to take to the microphone. Dr. Stephen. As Dr. Stephen takes to the microphone, and Dr. Stephen, they told me you're very youthful, you know how to run, so you can run to the microphone as you buy me some time. Thank you very much, Doctor. Please do make your statement.
Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, Your Excellency, the Vice President, all ministers present, and all of you dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, especially people living with HIV who are here. My name is Dr. Stephen Watiti. I am here to make a statement on behalf of people living with HIV. We are about 1.4 million Ugandans, and I'm one of them. But we are happy that because of your leadership, Your Excellency, we have done a lot. We have done a lot. We have identified most of the people living with HIV in Uganda. Out of the 1.4 million people who are estimated to be living with HIV, 1.3 of us are on treatment. I myself have been on treatment for over 20 years. And although I had AIDS, suffered from cancer, from some of the very bad diseases, I'm now okay. I was dying at 47, now I'm 70, and as you can see, I am very healthy. The environment that you have created has helped us to do a lot, but we still have a challenge. We are told by Uganda AIDS Commission, and we know it's true, that there are over 1,000, about 1,000 Ugandans are infected with this disease every week. We want this to stop. It is not in our interest, as people living with HIV who are already infected, to have more people getting infected, because this jeopardizes our lives. We want all people who are already infected to be able to live healthy and age gracefully with HIV like I am, and die of old age eventually, not of AIDS. We would like to stop these deaths, especially among men, and infections which are happening among young girls and adolescent girls and young women. This should stop. We are therefore requesting that financing should be increased. We commend especially the development partners like PEPFAR, the Global Fund, and others who have supported us. But as the Baganda say, we pray that, Mr. President, you who is Mufu, and your government increase financing. Second, many people, Ugandans, the over 1.4 million Ugandans, are experiencing stigma. If we call people living with HIV to come and meet you, many of them will not come because of stigma. We know stigma is based on myths and misconceptions about this disease, and the only way we can help our people overcome this disease by giving them correct information consistently. We know the information, we know what to do to stop this disease, we know what to do to stop people dying from AIDS, but we need to remove the inequalities. We need to stop the new infection, we need to stop the deaths. As I come towards the end, we are appealing that schemes like the insurance scheme and even the AIDS Trust Fund, which has been spoken about for a long time, that they are operationalized, because we are finding challenges, especially if the donors reduce on their what. There are other things like, for example, laws which make life hard for us people living with HIV. There is a law which criminalizes transmission of HIV, but now science has shown that people like me and many Ugandans who are on ARVs and their viral load or amount of HIV in their blood is undetectable, they cannot transmit HIV. We are not the ones who are transmitting HIV because we are on treatment, and if we are on treatment, we shall not even die of AIDS. Your Excellency, as we finish, we are spent 20 years as the National Forum for Living with HIV, where I have been the chairman, and we are trying to build a center where we should be like our home, where we shall be and start teaching Ugandans one, how to stop new infections, and how not to die of this. We request for your support. We need about 2.5 billion shillings to build this center, and if you do it, Mr. President, I promise that I will spend the rest of my life at that center and teach Ugandans how to avoid dying of AIDS. As I finish, I want to request that you allow me 2 minutes. I speak to these people in Luganda. I come from Bale, but I can speak Luganda. So allow me to speak some Kaskongu Luganda to my friends in Rakai. Thank you, Your Excellency. Bandange, Uganda bandange berakai balabusiza. Mwebale nnyo okuja mu bungi bwe muti, amanya gange nze Dr. Stephen Watiti. Ndi musawo mutendeke naye ndi omu kwabo abalina akawuka akalira mu Kenya. Mu 1999 nali mulwadde nnyo nga nina kansa, na TB, bakafuba, na nemulalama. Naye nga bwe mundaba, ndi mulamu kati sida obulwadde bwonna, era mmira ddagala lyange nimbira ku time. Kye njagala nammwe abaliwo, naddala abo abamanyi nti mulina akawuka, mulabeere nti mwewandiisa mumbire eddagala. Nammwe abataba kwekebeza mugende mwekebeze leero. Tetwagala muntu yenna omulala afuna akawuka. Twagala kye bayita zero new infections. Noti tetwagala muntu mulala afuna akawuka. Ekyokubiri, tetwagala mwe abakalina gwe nange abalina tufune obulwadde nga TB nga kansa n'obulala ne bukutuuta abantu bakyafa. Ekisembayo njagala tukole tuyige ebikwata ku siriimu, tulebe kusosola abantu oba okwesosola. Ebyo bye bange bannange ne bazannyo olw'okumpuliriza Mukama abawe omukisa. Like my friend, I also want to table our statement with your office, Mr. President. I know that you are busy, but one time you will get time and look at it and remember us. This is my sister, Ndeka. He's from Rakai. She is come here to support me. Thank you very much.
Banaye ngaloza Dr. Watiti. Webale nyo webale dada Dr.
Nze prima ntanda yarwo Ndeka. His Excellency webale kuija, webale kutujanjaba, webale kutukunda. 2012 tukatwina omukoro nkogo wa World AIDS Day National ka Central Landing Site wanyeta nakishikanje kato waturaganisa ekyo kwenda kutukolera nerizoba tinka kubonaga eriza gwabo mugisha tata Museveni nkirizanyijaho nkwizusa kurungi okikoleho kigwe ntanda yarwo Prima Ndeka.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, those were the statements on behalf of the people living with HIV. That was Dr. Watiti. Dr. Watiti, thank you so much for representing people living with HIV and also addressing our people, including in our local language, for them to get tested, know their status, so that they, if they have the virus, can begin on treatment so that they stay longer as we continue to preach ending HIV here in Uganda by 2030. I want to take the pleasure of inviting the LC5 chairman, who is going to speak very shortly. The LC5 chairman, Mr. Samuel Kagwa Sekamwa. Chairman, please take to the microphone. And Your Excellency, as he takes the microphone, very shortly you will receive resolutions from the National Youth Conference on HIV and AIDS. The adolescents and young people are represented. We will also get the progress on the Presidential Fast Track Initiative on ending AIDS as a public health threat in Uganda by 2030 from the Director General of the Uganda AIDS Commission. And also we will get a testimony, Your Excellency, from a graduated member of the child-headed household. I want to now invite the LC5 chairman to make his statement.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Ministers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of Parliament, all district chairpersons present, the resident district commissioners present, the district executive committee members and speaker and honorable councillors, all chairpersons for boards of commissions, all chairpersons for local governments, cultural leaders, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, you allow me, I'll add in vernacular because of the setup, as you may see, Your Excellency. This is my speech to Your Excellency. I'm Seka Mukagwa Swami, Chairperson, Rakai District. Your Excellency, on behalf of the people of Rakai District, and on behalf of the Council, and on behalf of religious leaders, you are most welcome to Rakai District. Before I proceed, allow me to request all district executive committee members, the RDC and her team, to stand up and wave to His Excellency. Thank you. Under the same spirit, I also welcome and thank all the invited guests, together with the people of Rakai, for turning up in big numbers to commemorate the World AIDS Day here in Rakai District. We are most grateful, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the district profile is in my speech book, which is given to your protocol. Your Excellency, Rakai District is located in the central region of Uganda, bordering with Kyotera, Rengo, Lyantonde, Chiruhura, and Isingiro districts. It also shares boundaries with the Republic of Tanzania on the south. Its headquarters are in Rakai Town Council, and it is 119